Now, federal agents moving in on the homes owned by music mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
And it all comes as Combs faces several lawsuits.
Folks, we've been anticipating this for months, and it looks like it's finally happening. As many of you know, Diddy has been under intense investigation by federal agents in recent weeks. He's been linked to a lot of shady dealings over the past 30 years, and it seems like his past is finally catching up with him. Recent reports suggest that the FBI has nabbed him. According to these reports, agents showed up at Diddy's place in the middle of the night to prevent any chance of escape or, even worse, fleeing the country. They knocked on his door, flashed a warrant, and slapped the handcuffs on the bad boy himself. The big question now is, what exactly is he in trouble for? He's faced a slew of accusations over the past 6 months tied to his criminal past, and it appears it's all finally coming to a head.
His exact location remains unclear, and by the way, Combs' attorneys at this point have yet to comment.
Even though Diddy is trying to keep his cool, it's clear that his time is up. His arrest reportedly came right after breaking news about his involvement in Tupac's shooting back in 1996. It seems that all those rumors about him orchestrating and paying for the hit weren't just rumors after all. This revelation has sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, with everyone buzzing about what's next for Diddy. You might recall that Tupac's case made significant progress with the arrest of former gang leader Keefe T last September. Well, it turns out that this was part of a special operation launched by the FBI. It became clear that Keefe T had been cooperating with the feds all along, acting as an informant to reveal the real mastermind behind the tragic death of a rap legend.
They're not only ugly on the outside, but they're ugly on the inside too.
Diddy's arrest is a major development, and despite his mounting legal troubles, he has always managed to stay out of jail. While the exact details of his charges are still emerging, there's a lot of speculation. Some people are talking about potential sexual assault allegations, while others believe the charges could be even more serious, potentially related to his alleged involvement in Tupac's fatal shooting. Diddy has faced his share of controversies in the past, from misconduct claims to shady business dealings. It's unclear if these previous issues are connected to his current legal problems, but experts suggest the charges are quite serious, especially with the FBI involved. If it turns out he's truly implicated in the Tupac shooting, it could mark the end of a long and turbulent saga. Despite long-standing suspicions of his involvement, Diddy has consistently maintained his innocence.
Talk about things that are nonsense. We don't even entertain nonsense.
Now, Diddy faces serious questions about his alleged role in the death of the legendary rapper Tupac. According to court documents obtained by The Sun, prosecutors have named Diddy 77 times in their filings, accusing him of ordering a hit on the West Coast rapper. If found guilty, Diddy could face substantial prison time, with a long stretch behind bars looming as a possibility. The gravity of these charges is sure to have a significant impact on his reputation and standing in the industry.
Protect the community. The community has already been exposed to his life story.
It seems like Diddy's empire may be crumbling, and many people on social media are eagerly awaiting his day in court to hear the judge's verdict. One user commented, "Diddy is so evil. He took Tupac away from us," while another added, "Why is this taking so long to arrest him? He must have dirt on political figures and other wealthy individuals." We might see more arrests soon. Keefe D, the man arrested for the crime last year, has been vocal about Diddy's alleged involvement in Tupac's murder. He claims that Diddy promised him $1 million for the successful elimination of Tupac, but never received the payment. Frustrated and done waiting, Keefe D decided to cooperate with the feds and expose Diddy's role in the crime.
Signed up as an LAPD informant, and that's all got a paper trail.
Keefe D claims that Diddy was eager to eliminate his competition, specifically Suge Knight and Tupac, during the infamous East Coast-West Coast rap feud. According to Keefe D, Diddy offered a substantial sum of money to get rid of both Knight and Tupac, but failed to pay him and ultimately let him take the fall. Keefe D has expressed deep regret, stating, "I wish I never met Puff Daddy. He messed up my life." Unexpectedly, Keefe D is now fiercely fighting for his freedom. Prosecutors are reportedly using an interview tape where Keefe D discusses the shooting and its planning. In the recording, Keefe D details how he got close to Diddy through a mutual gangster friend, Eric Zip Martin, and how Diddy allegedly harbored a strong dislike for Knight and wanted both Knight and Tupac out of the picture.
Thank God he never gave him the money, right? Think about it. If he gave the money, Puffy will be in prison now, money for hire.
Keffe D claims that the order to eliminate the West Coast crew was given privately and that Diddy had multiple conversations with him about taking out both Tupac and Suge Knight. It seems the East Coast-West Coast rap feud from the 90s might be reignited with these new revelations and the potential for justice as Keffe D's undercover work sheds light on the case. Meanwhile, Suge Knight, who was in the car with Tupac that fateful night and survived the shooting, has also been casting doubt on Diddy, even from behind bars.
I tell you what, Puffy, your life is in danger. You know they're gonna get you if they can.
As soon as news broke about the raids on Diddy's mansions, Suge Knight posted a cryptic message on his X account that read, "Justice for Tupac is coming." A few hours later, another tweet from Knight's account claimed, "The raids today weren't just about Diddy. They were meant to destroy incriminating evidence on powerful people." The investigation remained under wraps until last week when The Sun revealed that in 2008, Keffe D was grilled for over 2 hours about the Tupac shooting. During this interrogation, Keffe D dropped a bombshell, alleging that Diddy had promised him $1 million to take out the West Coast rapper. In a chilling recording, 60-year-old Keffe D can be heard laughing and making jokes with the cops about Diddy's involvement in Tupac's case. He openly claims that Diddy orchestrated the shooting. One of the agents who worked on the case has backed up this accusation, suggesting that the entire situation was a setup designed to bring Diddy down. Now, after 28 years, Keffe D's role as an informant is finally catching up with Diddy, who faces another serious accusation.
Puffy gave Zip $1 million.
You might have heard whispers about Diddy's potential involvement in Tupac's demise for a while now. Even 50 Cent, who has a well-known beef with Diddy, publicly questioned his role after the case was reopened last year. Remember how the G-Unit leader warned Diddy to lawyer up? He tweeted, "Dan, so Puff got Pac lined up. Time to lawyer up. Things might get sticky." It seems Diddy took that advice to heart. While Keffe D remains in custody, awaiting the Tupac shooting trial, Diddy himself hasn't been charged in connection with the case. On top of that, the Revolt founder faces multiple legal issues, including several sexual assault lawsuits. Just a couple of weeks ago, a former adult film star, Adria English, filed a new legal complaint against him. Diddy's legal woes have been mounting for months. His ex, Cassie, sued him for sexual assault and mistreatment, with evidence surfacing after a hotel video leak. Now, with even more lawsuits and mounting speculation about his involvement in Tupac's shooting, Diddy's problems just keep growing.
Then, the first few months of the investigation, our detectives knew most of the information.
A lot of people have always had their doubts about Diddy, but he's sticking to his story of total innocence. However, with the mountain of legal issues he's facing, he might be looking at a lifetime behind bars. Honestly, if you check the comments on social media, many folks aren't concerned with the specifics of his crimes. They just want him locked up for good. As one fan put it, Diddy forgot he's a black man in America. No amount of wealth can save him. Another added, "This is about to get messy." Diddy is going away for life. The past is catching up with the bad boy, and it's time for him to face the consequences of his actions. After all, he's wronged and hurt so many people, and many believe he deserves to be punished. What do you think, folks? Has Diddy caused enough chaos in the entertainment world to deserve jail time? What do you think his punishment should be? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other videos.